Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead, guys. Today we are here to talk a little bit about the Scotch bonnet pepper plants. These are no longer seedlings. They are growing pretty fast. It's been February the 1st since we started these seeds here. Now it's been 6.5 weeks. And guys, I am telling you, they are growing like crazy. Now that is exactly what we want. We do want them to grow pretty fast. But what I am here to do today with these Scotch bonnet peppers, and I want to take you guys along with me on that ride. Okay, so right here, as y'all can see, I have my little red cups. Yes, today we will be up potting some of these Scotch bonnet peppers, and I'm going to tell you the reason why in just a moment. Now, if you see these Scotch bonnet pepper here, I'm telling you, they are growing nicely. Growing nicely. Now, this is inside we are growing these Scotch bonnet peppers, but the reason why I am up potting these Scotches here, now if you can see these two Scotches here in the back, okay, you see how tall they are compared to these smaller ones right here. I'll show you. You see how tall these ones here in the back compared to these ones. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to come on inside of all these trays and go ahead and take out all the large Scotch bonnet suckers, or plants rather, and put them in my little red cup right here, guys. Now these cups right here, you could get right at about 100 of these cups right here from your store. Depends on which one you go to. When we bought these was bought right at about $3 and some change. Don't know what the price is now, but that's what I'm going to go ahead and use and up pot these Scotch bonnet peppers. And the reason why I do like to put these Scotch bonnet pepper in pots that are pretty large, and the reason for that, I want healthy, strong roots. Now that's the reason why you see these Scotch bonnet peppers, they're growing the way they are. They have enough space inside of these cells right here for their root to expand. Now when I up pot them inside of these cups, by the time it's time to plant them outside, they will be real nice and big and ready to go outside, and that's what we want. Now what we go ahead and do to get these cups here ready, I'll pretty much go ahead, grab a cup, and we just get our scissors and put 3 little holes under the bottom. Of course, guys, you know, you definitely want to put your holes in the bottom. You have to put holes in. The reason why, you want to make sure you have proper drainage. You do not want to just go ahead, put soil in here and put your plants in. What will happen, you'll find your plants starting to die back from too much water. You done drown the roots. We can't have that. Not with the Scotchy babies. You can't have that. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do real quick, I'm going to go ahead, slap some holes inside of these cups, and I will be right back. Okay guys, and so I'm back real quick with my cups to do some demonstration here. And so far we have the holes cut inside of them. Now down here below, I have my dirt here that I am using. Now I don't have the bag that I took them out of, the dirt out of, but pretty much what I have in here for my mixture is Black Cow and also that Mater Maker, guys. That stuff right there is good. This is pretty much when I plant my Scotch bonnet peppers outside in the ground. What I go ahead and do, I will go ahead and mix this right here in the hole and put my fertilizer in, and then I go ahead and get to planting. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do real quick, I didn't do this when I pour my dirt in. I'm going to go ahead and incorporate both of these dirt together. and give it a real nice mix. Okay. All right. And we're not gonna worry about putting any perlite or anything like that inside of this dirt. We're just gonna go ahead and use it just the way how it is, and I'm telling you, it will work just fine. All right. All right. So now, guys, what I'm going to go ahead and do now, I'm not going to fill this cup all the way up to the top. Just simply going to go ahead, get a little bit of dirt in it right at about halfway. All right, that's it. And push this down just a little bit. All right. So we get that down halfway. And now what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and just kind of show you another example. Look at that. See these smaller plants? They're not getting enough light. Okay, you can see how this leaf right here is a bit pale. That's coming from the other plants shading it out. All right, so that's why we're going to go ahead and take the larger plants out today. And also, you know, doing this just kind of helped me to see what the roots are doing underneath. All right, so that's it right there. Look at those roots.
And like you
so
said, this
far,
is a 6-week-old seedling.
Yeah, 6.5 weeks. And look at that. The root system is real nice. Now, usually, guys, if I were to pull this root out and it's a whole, it's root bound, what I would go ahead and do, I would simply go ahead and break the root up a little bit to kind of, you know, free it so some oxygen can get to that root. But because this plant right here, it is not root bound at all. Look at that. Still have the roots freely all over this dirt. So I'm not going to break up this clump right here. I'm going to leave it like it is. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take my cup and I'm going to just put it on in just like that. All right, and make sure you have it sitting up real nice. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is come on down here and I'm going to fill the sides all up with this dirt. And then I'm just going to go ahead and give those sides a pat just to kind of firm that dirt up around it a little bit. All right, just give it a little push. And voila, guys, look at that. That is nice and ready to go. It's up potted and ready to go to the side. Now what I'm going to do later on down, I will come on in with a tray and sit all these cups inside of that tray. And whenever I'm watering from the bottom, not the top. It's always better to water your seedlings from the bottom because it's just better and more healthier for your plants. Okay, all right. Do this big one here. All right, and so I'm gonna go ahead and do another one, and then we'll go ahead and pot everything else up. And to get these plants out of this tray here, guys, I'm just simply kind of pushing on the bottom just a little bit to free up this dirt, or free up the roots rather. All right. And you want to be sure when you're pulling not to pull the plant from out of the dirt. All right, and that's another one right there. Look at that, 6.5 week old Scotch bonnet. What you say, plant, sucker?
Yeah, it's a plant.
Scotch bonnet plant. It ain't a sucker no more.
Nope.
Look at that.
It's a beautiful plant.
Look at that. And so, guys, it's always good to give them a real nice start, so that way when they take them outside, they'll be good and ready to go. Now, one of the thing is, when we get ready to take them outside to plant them, we're not going to just take them outside and put them in the dirt right away. We are going to have to make sure that we take them with
What do you mean, get them acclimated?
yes, get them, that's the word I'm looking for. Get them acclimated outside. So what I'm looking for is hardening them off.
Okay.
You want to make sure that you harden your plants off before you take them directly to the garden. Now, I know y'all don't see my cabbages and stuff right here. They're actually outside getting hardened off right now. And so we'll just harden them off for probably about 2 or 3 days, putting them in light sun, not that heavy sun. You don't want that heavy sun on them, because these leaves, they're still fragile from being on the inside. They're not really used to that harsh sun, so that's why you have to harden them off before you go ahead and directly plant them outside. But that is it right there, guys. Let's go ahead and put this one on in, give you guys another demonstration. Just sit that right in the middle of the cup, just like that. Okay, and we're just gonna rest our thumb right there and get a little bit of dirt on around. Right, so that's one more right there. And you know, one of the things, just making sure that the environment is right. One of the things that we do here with these Scotch bonnet plants, we do turn the fan on them, just to make sure that their stalks is real nice and strong. And so that's some of the stuff that we do here with these peppers, guys. Is there anything else? I think that's about it. So what we'll go ahead and do, and like I said in that previous video, I did have to start some of these seeds over. Okay, because those,
And that's
fungus,
why some of them are shorter than the others too.
yes, and that's it. That's why you see some is smaller than some, because we did have those fungus gnats. Those things, they are
treacherous.
Man, they are nasty. And so we did start some over back there. And they're, I'm telling you, if they had the start like they did, like these ones here, all these stuff would have been the same size right now. But so far, it's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and give you all a shot down here. But this is it here. Like I said, we have so much big ones in here that is towering over the smaller ones. And we want to go ahead and get them out so we can get more light to those ones there. Okay, guys, and so that is it right there. I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you guys for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. A quick update here on the Scotchy babies. Yes, stay tuned for upcoming videos. We are looking forward to get these things planted outside and take you guys along with us on that journey again. Can't do much tilling right now. We had quite a bit of rain the other day, and it's just not feasible to till the ground up. But guys, I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you guys for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. Now, you like the content you guys got here today, go ahead, throw that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and that little bell. Shake that little bell right there so you'll be notified for upcoming videos. We have great things coming. All praises be to the Most High. I just want to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you guys out there. And you all have a blessed day. The Scotchy babies, yeah.